the last bag of mousse we've got at the moment.
How the hell did that happen?
We are down to the last half a bag of mousse, and we still have at least 60 plates to go up. If we start serving up nothing, we will definitely be in elimination tomorrow.
We're falling behind. Keep going, guys. We're falling behind.
Is there any more there?
Brian,
Yes.
set?
Yeah, it's set, it's set. It's all good. I'm just trying to make it really neat on the plate. Because this jar is quite strong, so only I need 2 or 3 cubes per plate.
Can you plate one up for me, just so I get a glimpse
Yeah,
of how
no
you want it done?
worries.
Cool.
So at this point, the only thing I'm worried about is the balance of the dish.
Well, that's strong.
Because the coffee is so intense and rich and quite bitter, it needs the sweetness of the creamy mousse to help lift the palate.
No, the jelly's too strong. Jelly's really, really strong.
But no, but it'll work well with the mousse. It'll work well with the mousse, but just not too much.
Try
Yeah,
it
too
with
much.
it.
Let's go a little bit heavier on the mousse, I reckon. Even if it's 2 small
Bigger,
mousse
yeah.
and 2 big mousse. Let's do
Yeah,
that.
okay. Big.
Just make sure you have enough for 100 odd plates.
Let's go for it. I need 6 more pastas, and then we are done with pasta. Woohoo!
We're getting ready for dessert. How many have you got done?
15 ready to go.
It's 125 all up.
Yep.
So we've got to move.
Yep.
We start plating up the sponge and my heart sinks.
Guys, this one needs more syrup. Look, there's nothing in, like...
There are some patches on the sponge that haven't been soaked in enough syrup.
This one's so hard.
Let's just re-soak some of them. Where'd that syrup go? Because I want to put as much as possible on this.
There's spare syrup up here.
My concern now is that there's only so much syrup we have, and now I'm worried that there's not even going to be enough syrup to soak it with.
How's it going over here?
Yeah, we're starting to plate,
Okay, but you're going to have to plate quicker.
Eloise tells us that we need to start absolutely hammering out this plating, and there's just no time to make more syrup. We're just going to have to use what we've got and hope that the texture isn't affected too much.
Oh, okay.
So what have we got? We got tiramisu with caramelized white chocolate and coffee jelly. Interesting. I think the balance is off for me on that one. That's too spongy, almost a little too dry. Coffee flavour not quite right.
For me, it's just dry. I think of tiramisu and I think of little pockets of coffee that's soaked into those Savoiardi biscuits or whatever you put it into. And for me, it's just dry. I want more of that.
Yeah, you see, I've got a lovely, I can squeeze that. I've got to squeeze it, your coffee's coming out of it. Your sponge is totally different. Look, having the texture of George's sponge, it hasn't got any of that airiness and like lightness that yours and ours has, Gavs. But my Italian heart kind of likes the puddingy nature of that. But there really is a tale of 2 plates. On one side, delicious like mine. On the other side, like George's, too dry.
Wow.
Red team, push, 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 push! Green team, I need 6 desserts up.
6 desserts! Come on, guys! Let's move it! 2, 3, 2.
Don't yell numbers, show us.
Okay, 1, 2.
Brian's in his element. He absolutely loves desserts.
2 piles of crumb, chocolate.
Brian works like a machine, and he's also very vocal, which is great.
2 half strawberries, 3/4 strawberries, 2 raspberries. Let's get this going, let's go!
You got the production line going.
Got it, production.
Well done, keep going.
These have to be perfect. No sloppy excuses.
I think it looks beautiful on the plate. I've just got to plate to Ryan's standards now, no pressure.
Some of these are quite sloppy.
There you go.
So we're well into service, and we have one big issue.
9 desserts, okay? We need
No
more
more
mascarpone.
We're running out of mousse.
It's the last bag of mousse we've got at the moment.
How the hell did that happen?
We are down to the last half a bag of mousse, and we still have at least 60 plates to go up. If we start serving up nothing, we will definitely be in elimination tomorrow.
We're falling behind. Keep going, guys. We're falling behind.
Do you reckon we can whip up one last minute batch of mousse?
How much mousse do you
Just make another one.
Make another one, go.
All right.
So I tell Callum to quickly whip up more mousse ASAP.
Callum, do you think you'll be able to get through more mousse?
Yeah, just need icing sugar behind. Our fears have come true. We've run out. I underestimated a lot how much mousse we would need. The first time I made the mousse, I had 30 minutes, 40 minutes to get this mousse together, and now I've got 5 minutes to get a batch of mousse on. It wouldn't be ideal to make mousse at this point, but you've got to do what you've got to do.
Push it out, Callum.
I'm really feeling the pressure.
Push, Callum, push.
Beautiful. Keep it coming, Carly.
Callum, how is the extra mousse coming along?
10 seconds. Benita, can you grab me a piping bag, please?
We've got more mousse.
There you go, Brian.
That is the greatest news I can hear.
Oh, legend. Go, Callum. Good work, mate.
Well done, Cal.
Callan just pumped that in 5 minutes. I feel on top of the game again, and I feel that we can really finish this with really great quality dishes.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. You're nearly there. I know you're tired, but that's what it's all about. This is the part that you want to push even harder. When you're tired, you push to the end, because that makes all the effort worthwhile. Keep going, guys. Thank you.
Well, look at that. It's not what I was expecting, but it's got mascarpone cheese mousse, coffee jelly, and masala with a rhubarb gel. I thought it was tiramisu.
More like tiramisu what?
That's interesting, isn't it?
Oh,
Presentation?
Nice.
Yeah.
Crumbly things, gel things, creamy things, little smears.
It's quite a nice step up from the kind of more home-style presentation for the pizzas and the pastas. So yeah, it's really a question whether the flavours work together.
I like that jelly, it's nice.
Yeah, very good. That combination tastes exactly like a really good tiramisu. I love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
It's a clever modern version of tiramisu.
What makes that combination is the softness of that jelly.
Yeah, super tender.
So it's sort of in line with the cream. So when you get it, it's like, ooh, yum.
I think it's a delicious interpretation of tiramisu. Eat it in a different way. Tiramisu is very comfortable. This thing's got lots of little different dimensions to it, which I like.
It's really good to see. I mean, peeking through the window, I saw Brian was the sort of the man driving this dessert, and you can see in the
Makes
detail,
sense.
right? And good on him. I mean, he's worked seriously hard because there's a lot of components on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of work.
Great dessert from the green team.
Beautiful.
Interesting. We've tasted everything now, and I mean, I think overall they've done an amazing job.
Yeah.
First team challenge, 250 packs, Grady, Johnny DeFrancesco in the kitchen, and that ain't easy.
I have to say that I reckon that this is probably the best first team challenge that we've had. Normally, they are fish out of water, but these guys have done really, really well.
Well, we've tasted everything. It's going to be an interesting result, but
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to be super, super close.
Oh, yeah.
So let's get down to business. Let's see how you went in the kitchen. Red team, we have to say 2 great pizzas. Great puffy crust and thin in the middle. Your pasta was fine, silky, and perfectly cooked. But while we love the idea of the flavours, could have been bolder, could have been more coherent.
So, green team. Your prawn and garlic pizza and your pancetta pizza had great flavour. But the topping was wet and the dough impacted on the rise. Your fettuccine pasta was a triumph. Well made, that sauce gutsy, the right amount of chili hit in there. It was just really delicious. Really well done, guys.
Good job, Sarah.
So, to dessert. Red team, you explored the flavours of tiramisu. Gary and I had a really wonderful, light, coffee-soaked sponge, but George's was dry and biscuity. Green team, you also did a take on tiramisu, and the dish really captured the spirit and the flavour of tiramisu with that lovely, tender, intense coffee jelly, that great light mascarpone cream. And that, combined with the best pasta, makes you a shoo-in for the win. Green team, congratulations!
I don't think I've screamed so loud ever in my life. The whole team just jumped and we started screaming. We were just so happy. I feel really sorry for the other team, but I'm relieved that we're not in elimination.